Mm, it's about 6 in the evening, and in the East African time, that is in Kenya. So look at me. I've just come from. Okay, I've just bathed. Is it bathed or I've washed my body? So look, I've come to the conclusion that I've not been doing, or even I've not been setting goals. Yeah, setting goals means that I'll have a picture of where I want to reach. That is something that I don't do, and now I'm willing now to do something else, something extraordinary, or something different. I want to create a vision board so that I make sure for 2020, by the end of 2025, I'll have achieved the things that I wanted. Now that I wanted, there's this guy who has this camera stand. I think he's doing content creation or something, and not bad. I think I can try to talk to him. I wanted to take a moment of silence here in these waters. You know, there are water here. So I really want to take a break. It's almost at 1. Oh, not at 1, at 7 in the evening. Yeah, 1 in the evening. And honestly, what I can say is that yeah, I think something has just appeared in my mind. Someone was talking about how she got followers from 300 to almost, I don't know, 150,000 150,000 followers in TikTok within a month of starting. I was like, okay, you have to see yourself. You have to set yourself. You have to set a goal for yourself, and you're like, I need to do this and this and this. Now I need to achieve this. I want this picture. Now picture yourself. Let's say I want Maxis to be a big company that is influential in many ways, and in many ways it means that I think I'll have a talk with this guy. Just greet him, because this camera stand, I'm interested in it. Let me see what he'll do here. Alright, I don't know what he's doing. Let me just observe. Let me sit back and watch, observe. But I would like to speak to him, but he's on the other part of this swamp. So this is what I observed. I need to create a goal. When I was starting for Micro Harris, I was like, I have a goal, but is it really reachable? Yes, it is reachable, but no, not reachable. I had placed so many goals, and I was like, okay, it is now not making sense. I have oversaturated my goals, or even my ambitions for Micro Harris. Look at even MaxiPi. Although for MaxiPi next year I'll come back stronger. No, not stronger, not next year. If I'll be getting time, I'll be creating content, faceless content videos about productivity, and my goal is reach how many subscribers? Almost 5,000 in YouTube. By this time, they'll have earned me. They'll have earned me the 4,000 hours that I'm looking for. If this 900 subscribers can earn me that, what if I only need to do one video that will create impact in people's lives, about AI. See, I said that I'm moving to AI. Okay, I had a focus to I had a video to do. Hey, I had a video to do. They had a video to do. I wanted to do a video about how to solve errors in the whenever updating or even resetting your prepaid meter. I was like, okay, I need to do this video, but it's a bit complex because each and every prepaid meter has has and people, and let me tell you something, people are flexing the graduation gowns. You know, graduation is happening on Thursday, so people are flexing. And let me tell you something that I'll do different on Thursday. There's a friend that is coming on that day. I'll make sure that I get that gown from him. I take a very good picture of me in a gown. At school, I kill it like that. Like, I'll have a gown, but you see, I'll have nothing. I don't know, I just feel just for fun, to show people that I graduated. I'm just there to, yo. I'll actually nitamnyaganya your gown and then you buy it. Then I hold that paper showing that I have graduated. Maybe it's not the thing, it's only that I want to have that picture. But I don't know what it is, how this sounds, but I think that's what I'll do. Get that ground, get that good picture. I think with this phone, it will do the work for me. I look a bit in because there's no sunlight, there's darkness. So yeah, that's my plan. I needed time off because whenever the roommate gets into the house, oh my goodness, kelele mtasikia huko. This guy loves noise. I don't know. And you are living in two different worlds. He loves noise, me I don't. Anyway, each with their preference. Now and whenever he starts doing that, and I feel like, okay, I need to take a break and get out and start to walk. It leads me to this place, to realign myself. I need to set up a goal. Microhairis, oh my goodness, I have not been doing those videos for the past 3 days. I have not done 3 consecutive days. Whew. Yeah, let me end this diary. I think I'll connect it to tomorrow's diary and then boom. Tomorrow, of course, it will be 45 minutes. I'll talk about whatever will be in my mind by then. Otherwise, look at me now. This is me. This is me while I'm in 21. By then, I need to take a good picture of me in the age of 21 because age is really moving. Let me take this picture, by the way. Let me take some picture and then I remember this at Sunday because I'll back this up in my Google account. Okay? So see you tomorrow. Okay? Hey, today I'm a bit tired. I think I need to rest because honestly I've done enough work. And it's not my work per se, but remember I was doing by the way, there's a lot that is going on in my mind. I'm like, I honestly don't have anything to talk about. Usually I do have a lot to talk about, but I think today I'm tired. You know, when I focus on something for a very long time, I usually get tired in the middle of doing it. Did I mention this? Did I mention this? I now need to yeah, yesterday I was editing this document with this girl. Is it yesterday? Yeah, I think yesterday. We started work at almost at 5. No. It was the day before yesterday. It was at 2 we started the work. No. Was it yesterday or even the day before yesterday? I was like, so I've come to understand. So it was yesterday that I was talking about. Yeah, it was yesterday. I don't know if I'll be able to upload these videos about these diaries in a sequential manner. However, yesterday diaries was about, there's a contention between two girls that I've sort of liked, and I've now settled for that. I like them, and I like them, and I like the two of them, and so I kinda have grown a deep relationship, knowing very well that they might fit they might fit. They are fitting the character of the partner that I have been praying for. Okay, so basically, I have them at the palm of my hand. It's now up to me to decide what to do with them. So we have been interacting with she's called Rispa Jerry. Okay, and she wanted this document to be formatted and edited and made into a document. It's like a cut assignment. So I'm now assisting her to do the work. Okay, so yesterday was a bit of, we need to analyze, not to analyze per se, but to structure the content that is supposed to be, or even the answers that are supposed to be given in this cut assignment. Okay, so today we were supposed to now give it flesh. So we were looking for the points that we are giving to this assignment. So today we were supposed to meet at 9 in the morning and then format the document. So whenever I'm doing something, whenever I'm doing something, what am I doing? I'm really literally tired. I don't need to go and relax. I think I stay here a bit longer. I need to enjoy the sun because we have been in work for almost 6 hours. After lunch, I think we had a kind of deep talk and just sharing a bit of our stories and even our opinions. Yeah, I really wanted to hear how she thinks, what are her opinions about things, I literally wanted to see the other side that I've never seen of her. Yeah, this is something that I think I have decided to see ever since we just started to interact in a manner it in a manner, in that regard. I did want to hear her views. Okay, now, so we spent 6 hours editing this document, giving it flesh. I had a new perspective. I learned something when using AI. There are some AIs that won't give you. I've learned so much technical that I can't explain, but they really do matter because I've learned them. So it's basically that. The act of involving yourself in such work. You get to understand some things. Also, you get to understand that there are AIs that can't give you output of even more than 5,000 words. Others 10,000 words. Others you learn that they can even give you 30 pages work. Others they can give you, this when you learn that each tool is important for doing each specific tasks. This is something that you won't get any other time except when you're interacting with the documents, except when you're interacting. You see, you have a lot of things to focus on. You have got this is very interesting. This is very interesting. Anyway, let me just. I don't know. I don't have anything to talk about. I wish I could, but I don't have the energy. I think I need to go back to sleep and then I'll come back later and do the diary and talk about whatever will be in my mind by then. Okay? But one thing that I've come to appreciate, never judge a person based on how they were. You have looked at them. Okay? And I said this the other day. Okay? Now so we have spent almost 6 hours together, just talking, eating, having a moment together. Now, I'm still learning Forex and I'm learning the basics in a way that I just can't. Okay, I feel like I should be able to trade right now or even analyze a market and come up with a strategy. But I think something's just telling me that that's not enough. You need to learn the basics enough until now you are comfortable with what. Like you see, you have to be comfortable knowing what is an order block. You have to know what a reverse market is. You see, for me, I want to be so fast, or even I want to rush so fast without learning the basics, assuming that I have learned everything, as if you're moving too fast, but should be able to learn the basics first. What is a pullback? What is a support? What is a reversal? There are many things that I really need to learn. And for me, I want to learn technical analysis in that fast pace. Hey, it's not really enough. Please get the basics. Because today I tried to analyze how other traders are doing it, and I'm missing something. Even the language that they are using, okay, I'm hearing what they are saying, but I just can't connect the dots. This is something that you won't get often. You won't get without the basics. Honestly, I don't need to rush think things will just sort themselves out. Now what I need to do is that I think, I don't know, I've been trying to analyze. And usually I know this all the time. But whenever, whenever I engage something for a very long time trying to understand it, and I don't understand it at that moment, I know automatically in the next few days I'll come back to the same thing and I'll understand it as if I know it. I see, because it's so natural to me that I don't struggle with it. I don't struggle getting it right. I don't know. Is it that my superconscious or even my the other self, the other part of myself will take care of that? Okay, it's a natural ability that I hold dearly. And it happens so automatically that I really don't have any chance. Honestly, I don't struggle with it. So this time, there was a time that I was in Amjengo. Do I mention this? Do I mention this? Have I ever mentioned this? Anyway, in my diary, I said, the other day that, no, not I said, I'm now saying it. I think I have never said it. There was this day we were plastering the wall in a classroom that we were building. I was once a construction worker. I was once back in, I don't know, is it 2021 or even, yeah, 2021. So we are with this fundi. This fundi, we are never in good terms. Like, hatukuwa tunaelewana. That's something that I appreciated. However, we were placed in the same work that I'm supposed to be his person of nini, who will be doing the technical work, but he's the fundi. He's the, what do you call fundi in English? He's the main. He's the mason. So we are plastering this classroom. So I'm the one supposed to be fixing, not fixing per se, but whenever plastering, there are several processes that you have to go through. That is, kuchapisha. Kuchapisha, what do you call kuchapisha in English? Like you have to not smear, but plaster. Pa pa. Pia pia. The wet sand, the wettish sand that is watery, and then fill it with, and then followed by nyevu nyevu. No, not nyevu nyevu, kavu kavu. Like, there's a layer of sand that needs to be put on that wet sand. Wet sand. After that dry sand is placed on that wet sand, the fundi comes with his what do you call him? What do you call it? Trowel, not trowel, but this line that he uses to remove the mountainous parts of the sand. All right, the mountainous the mountainous parts of the plant, or even for the wall. So that means he has to use a straight line. So and whenever he's doing this, he is leaving some holes on the wall. Like, it has some ditches. Okay, that wall has ditches. Those ditches are supposed to be filled with the same sand, and the fundi will come again, make another turn, or take another round of screeding, not screeding per se, but removing the excess nini so that he can line, the wall can be in line. Okay, remember I've not done this work before and no one has told me how to do it, so I'm the one supposed to be filling these gaps with the sand. Okay, so I'm supposed to be doing the work. I don't know how it's supposed to be done. Me, I was just doing it because I don't know, I don't have any knowledge. Remember, if someone hasn't told you anything, and the idea of not asking how you're supposed to do it sounds a bit idiotic, or even it sounds a bit immature. If I could have asked it, or people who would have judged me, I think the idea didn't occur to me to ask this fully how it's supposed to be done. And remember, we are not in good terms, so usually don't talk to each other like me. So I kinda let me just do my thing. So he was kinda annoyed when I was doing this, and he even tells other people who are around that I'm not doing a good work. He kept on complaining. Okay, that's the first day, and it was about in the evening. So the next day, now the main fundi, who is there's a name that is given to the main fundi who takes care of everything in construction site. Foreman, yes, placed us together. Me as his technical person, and he is the fundi. And by then he was called Karanja. That fundi was called Karanja. So I was like, now this person, we have been placed together. I don't know how I knew it. We are doing the same thing. However, I did it better, or even as an expert. We're now filling in the holes than yesterday. I did the job better than I did the previous day. And I was like, wait, Kupe, this person was talking about these holes. By the way, it didn't occur to me that, okay, the previous day I was just plastering things with a mason's trowel for the sake of it. Just plastering for the sake of it. You know? Just plastering, even where he has lined the wall. The next day I was able to, Kupe, these are the gaps that are supposed to be filled. I was like, wait. Even other fundis came to where I was working. They didn't believe that I was the one doing the work. How I automatically knew how to work out that, I don't know. That's nature. I leave that to nature because honestly I didn't know. However, the pressure that I was given, I felt that I'm not putting enough work. I'm not producing enough quality work. So, and whenever you're not putting quality work, I usually get offended, or even I feel the need to do something. So I think that pressure, and plus I don't like this person because he's mouthy. Honestly. He'll go to that person and tell him about what I've done, the mess that I've done. He's a person that I'll not be comfortable with when I'm around him, because we are coexisting with bad blood, right? So in that regard, you really have to, I don't know, you have to learn how to live with people. I think I didn't learn this at this point, but I think nowadays I just appreciate everyone is important, and you just have to learn to live with them. However, if even if it doesn't, we really do not, even if you don't agree most of the things, or even all of the things, you can find a person that you disagree on everything. You have to learn how to live with them with respect. Okay, I think right now is when I'm appreciating that there are different people. You just can't. You are not compatible with everyone. That's one thing, and yeah, you have to appreciate that. And that sort of, I thank the universe, or I thank God that that scenario happened, because it opened my eyes that I only need pressure, enough pressure to make me realize, yeah, kumbe there's a genius in me that can solve some problem without even someone showing it to me. And this is another thing that happened in the entire of my high school. I didn't note it. However, it was confirmed using that scenario when I went to the construction site and learned that ability. So the whole of my high school, I have been practicing maths, okay? And each time that I learn of new maths, a new mathematical concept, I usually don't get it at the first time when the teacher is teaching on the black, or even in the whiteboard, or even when they are teaching in class. But some days or even some weeks later is when I'm doing a certain math and it was taught, but I didn't put enough effort to learn it at that time. I have this I have this ability to solve the problem. I have an ability to solve a problem so seamlessly, so easily. You can say that I have been an expert doing this for the longest time. This is something that I noted about myself. This is something, okay. A teacher can teach a concept right now. I'll understand it like a term later, 1 term later. This is something that you won't get. This is something that you won't get from anyone else except me. Okay? This is something that you should be really careful of. This is something that you should be really careful of. Now, what am I saying? I think I've been, yeah. So that ability is very innate. I can find answers without someone telling me. So whenever I talk about Forex and the struggle that I'm going through right now, I know at some point, some days later, I will be like, well, this guy was talking about this and that is why, by the way, you should always, okay? You should always expose yourself to hardcore things, because you have that ability to decode some weeks later, some days later, some minutes later. It's like my delayed blessings. I post something now, it will make sense some months from now. Okay? It might not make sense right now. You might be learning Forex right now, feeling as if you have not done anything. Maybe the universe is waiting for you to engage yourself in such activities, hardcore activities. Right now I'm trying to analyze, where can I start? I have this ability of deductive thinking. Where do I start? Do I need to copy someone's trading style, which I'm trying to do right now, yet I'm not understanding what they are trying to say? Or should I come up with mine? Mine, I think I'll be easy. Before finding it, I think I'll have studied a lot of things in Forex such that I'll be now comfortable. I'll have found a way. I'll have done a lot of work before I arrive on my own trading, my own trading technique, and which I think I need to take that route. Okay, right now what I'm trying to do is studying patterns, studying different trading styles to see how people are thinking, and I buy that process of thinking, even arrive. Trading plus forex didn't occur just by for the sake of it that it happened that people learned forex. It's because they studied the patterns, they studied the nini, and they came up with a conclusion. This is how it's done. This is how it's done. This is how the market moves. It was as a result of studying in the long term. So that is what I'm supposed to engage in right now, rather than as okay, it's more important to nini, but however, the method that you use, just make sure that you know what you are doing. But I know what I'm doing anyway. So basically, that's that. I don't know if this will go for over 45 minutes. I'm so much. So tomorrow will be graduation in this place, and I don't know. Graduation will be tomorrow. Okay. Now, let me talk of one thing. Remember by the way, let me just go back. Let me just be honest with myself. Remember the other day that I was talking about I'm hungry. I was saying that I'm hungry. I need to talk about I need to smash apples before this year ends. And the person that I was talking about was the same person that I met and I've spent my time with. I've realized, kumbe that feeling that I had while I was in that tree, it's a tree that is just in front of me, about 300 meters, yeah, or even 300 meters. It could be even 500 meters. Anyway, doesn't matter. My point is, that's the person that was in mind when I was saying this. Because honestly, that is what was happening. She had started to show me these signs that I might be interested in you. I said to myself, you know what? No problem. It's not bad. However, right now I'm interested in other people. So I felt I let that feeling go. Kumbe, there might be something in that feeling. If you go back, I think I was okay. No. But if you go back, you note where you did this diary, because the place is distinct. Usually, when you check all my diaries, they are in a certain place. They are in a certain near around this area. So take care. What am I even saying? I might be right. I might have been right whenever I was saying this. Life is gonna. I think life has taken me for a ride. And not. I don't mean a ride in a bad way. I mean in a journey. In a ride, meaning a journey. A journey that I have come to appreciate, that I had to meet these people so they can paint a picture of the person that I wanted. And each person that I met, each girl that I've met, ever since I made this request, and I'm trying to validate if they are the person that has been sent by the universe, it sort of leaves this answer that you wanted this person with this characteristic. He is the person. Now, the person that I meet showcases this characteristic. Okay? This characteristic I meet another person, shows these characteristics that I wanted. And finally, another person with now close to whatever, who is close to the person that resembles the person that the universe has placed, or even has arranged, not arranged, but has kept for me. So that has to sort of that has to sort of tick. So yeah, and finally, and all as all these things are happening, they are painting the real picture of the person that you are supposed to meet. Yeah, it's called life. Life with expectations. Life with, I don't know. It's called life that I've come to learn. By the way, this year is that year where I've come to appreciate that things just happen. Don't just happen. Things happen for a reason. And things happen for a specific cause to have a certain effect for your own good. This is a plan for your physical life from the divine world. You have to go through processes just so that you can get to the final product. Okay. So today I feel like kind of tired. I have promised I have promised the girl that I'm going to edit the work. So the work that we have done is basically AI generated. So I have to generate other work that is not AI generated. Okay, I have to convert. I have to sort of the AI, like remove the AI. Okay. Before YouTube removes the restrictions that I have, I don't know what else to do. I don't know. I've been keeping. So far, I have 3 diaries. So whenever they reach 7 diaries, I'll know that I have completed the 7 days, and I now need to post all these videos in my platform, in my YouTube channel. But for right now, I'm keeping them in my phone. And since I have storage, I've been freeing up some space. I think I have enough maybe to focus on. Okay. I feel like going to pee. So let me go to this bush that is around and do what is necessary of me. I had this diary here. I'll connect the diary, not the diary, but yeah, the video that I recorded yesterday. I remember I did the video yesterday. I was talking about life, and for the first time I took pictures. But today this really happens. I rarely take pictures. Yesterday I decided to take a picture here. Reasons I just don't understand. And surprisingly, or even let's say surprisingly, I set up my WhatsApp profile picture with my picture, which I rarely do. Honestly, I rarely do post or even put my DP with my picture on it, because I am an introvert. I don't know why I have been turning this sort of attitude around, and I post my pictures. But yesterday, you know what? I feel like posting this, and I don't know. I felt contented until I know it won't stay for long. However, I am happy that I am doing it. For reasons that I cannot understand, I don't know why I'm happy. I am just satisfied with them. And if it was another time before, I couldn't have put my profile picture. I rarely do post my pictures in my social medias, unless we are in a group where it's specifically not me who is in the frame, so no one will know that I'm around. However, I'm in the picture, but you won't note me easily because I know you won't anyway. So that's when I think I'm starting to change a lot of things. I don't know why, but sort of. Yeah, I have to. I don't know. I just have to adapt. I just like now. I now I am liking now. Putting my face out in the social medias. By the ever since I started doing micro hairies, content for micro hairies, maxi pie, I felt now I need to now to expose myself. I need to be out there and do something. I rarely get that. Honestly, I rarely do that, and it's a different experience. Ever since I started posting my me out there, it's been different. My attitude has changed. My perception has changed. So yeah, let me end this diary here. I think it's enough. I think I've covered 38 minutes. Didn't think that I could do it. Until you do, that's when you. Yeah, Kube can do it. Even if I'm tired. Remember, if it can be shaken, it can be moved. Until tomorrow, adios.